Hi girls, Marissa here. No, just kidding. Rachel, you really cracked me up this week. We love you though. So as you can see, turn the desk back around. Before I begin and go into it, I want to show you guys something. Look what I got. I know you guys are gonna be excited for me, so awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into it because I have a lot to say about this particular topic. As you all know, it's writer's block week, so yeah, here's my thoughts. I always thought of writer's block as anything and everything that prevents you from writing. The most literal scale of that can mean you're in a coma and you can't write, so writer's block. But on a more abstract level, it had to do with the writer herself. I always thought of writer's block as something that came from inside the writer. Writer's block to me could be caused by a lot of things actually. You could be distracted, you could be out of inspiration, you could be bored with a scene, you could be thinking what I'm writing is complete crap. And there are all types of things that can just kill your mood, just like stress at work, school, financial stuff, just anything that would make you think of other things while you're writing. I've always thought of writer's block as one big long excuse not to write. I think I would have to call it Danielle's block, or insert name of writer here's block. Writer's block could be a condition that's a lot worse than, say, Tara's or, J.K. Rowling or Rachel. We all have our own type of writer's block. It was a case of I'm too distracted, this scene is not keeping my interest type of writer's block. So that's my condition. That's my strain of it. And then this magical thing called NaNoWriMo came into my life last year, and I realized that despite not wanting to write, I could still write. It taught me this magical thing called a deadline. I think Anna touched on it a little bit in her video. It taught me how to just sit down and write, no matter what's going on. It helped me realize that writer's block is just one big excuse not to write. And it really taught me how to fight those excuses. So if you're distracted by, and just get rid of it. Just make sure you don't have to deal with it. If you're out of inspiration, what to do for inspiration is look up sentence prompts, and they're usually just one-liner. If you go on Twitter, there are a whole bunch of writing prompt Twitter accounts, and I just like following those, and I read them every day, and sometimes they inspire me, sometimes they don't. If you're bored with the scene, just ask yourself, what would you rather be writing? I hated to ask myself that because I thought that would automatically make writing somewhat cheapened or cliche or maybe out of character, but what I came to realize is that what I wanted to write, really enjoy it, and it would actually turn out okay in the story. So write what you want to write. Don't block yourself in writing a boring scene. You're the author. You get to write what you want to write. If you think what you're writing is crap, let me tell you something. It is crap. No one writes the perfect first draft. That's just impossible. But if you don't get it down, if you don't write that crap, then how will you polish it and make it into something amazing? So don't fear the crap. Embrace the crap. You have to write it. And if you're depressed by something and you just don't have the mental energy to write, what I always do is I write 10 words and then I just come back the next day. If you just write 10 words, that's 10 more words that your story has than you didn't have had you not sit down. Does that make sense? Yeah. But people get writer's block all the time, and it's okay to admit it. What's not okay is not fighting it. Writer's block is curable. It is. Know the signs and prepare yourselves, people. So we've been really bad with our dices this week. I did my challenge from Marissa last week, but I totally forgot that Tara asked me a question, and no one reminded me. So Tara's question had been, what actress do you think you would have play you in the movie of your life, or something like that, right? And I'm going to say Anne Hathaway just because of this picture here. Rachel this week and her special guest asked me what my favorite musical is, and I don't usually like musicals, but there is one that I know every single line to, every single scene, song, everything, and it's Chicago, and I just love that production. My dice is going to be a question, and my question is going to be pen or pencil. Anna, pen or pencil? The word of the day is procrastinate, because that is the root of all evil when it comes to writers. You guys have a great weekend. Anna, I will see you on Monday. Bye.